about precision ag. Your bell work here is what is precision agriculture. I want you guys to kind of discuss within your tables and talk about what you guys think precision ag is. I'll check in with both of your guys' tables. Give you maybe 5 minutes for that. You guys can start.
So what do we think precision agriculture
When I think precision agriculture,
so like using the GPSs and maps to
when I think precision
till
agriculture is
seed
like
fields.
something that has to deal with like text measurements.
I agree with that.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah,
I like precision agriculture has precision agriculture has to do with like tractors, machines used.
maybe it's like using different sensors to detect weeds or
What do you think?
moisture levels in the ground.
Oh, I don't know if it's like animals.
Okay. Okay, that's a good start. Yeah, what do you think?
Farm and tractors.
Okay, so more tractor based than wheels. Okay. Let's go see what this table has to say. Wyatt, what do you think precision ag is?
So I think precision agriculture is using like GPS marking and sensors to better applicate pesticides and water to the fields.
Okay, okay, that's a really good start. Tegan? What do you think? What do you think precision agriculture is?
Being precise in the plants and using different things to learn how to.
Okay, okay. Ian, what do you think? What do you think kind of precision ag is? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have Carter read the description basically of what precision agriculture is. Can we scroll a little bit further? Okay, Carter, can you just read that for us?
Precision agriculture, an information technology-based, site-specific farm management system that collects and responds to data, ensuring that crops receive exactly what they need for optimum health and productivity.
Okay, so like Wyatt was saying, precision agriculture is very technology and scientific based, meaning GPSs. The tractors that we use now have technology that is specified for the fields that they're working in to make sure that all of the crops get the nutrition they need. This increases crop yields and helps to meet the demands of all the people in our town, worldwide. It really just helps benefit everybody. So right now we're going to go over a little bit more in depth of what machinery is really used in precision agriculture. I'm going to call one of you guys and you guys are going to kind of read the descriptions and then we'll watch a video showing these machines in action. Okay, so Ian, can you read the first one?
Autonomous vehicle, a vehicle that can guide itself by the human operator.
Okay, so that's like your driverless tractors, okay? Drones. Aiden, can you read that for me?
Unmanned aircraft guided by remote control or onboard.
Okay. Wyatt, can you read global positioning system?
Global Positioning System, GPS, a space-based satellite navigation system that provides location and time information in all weather conditions, anywhere on or near the Earth.
Ivan, can you read lasers for us?
Laser, a device that produces a narrow and powerful beam of light.
Carter, can you read robots?
Robot, a mechanical device that is capable of performing a variety of tasks on command or according to instructions programmed in advance.
Tegan?
I love.
You can move if you need to.
It's okay. Self-driving tractor. Autonomous farm vehicle that uses GPS and other wireless technologies to farm.
Jackson?
Sensor, a device that detects or measures a physical property and records, indicates, or otherwise responds to it.
And then Aiden, can you read the last one for us?
Variable rate application, a method of applying variable rate as a control in appropriate times throughout a field based on terms of precise location and quality.
Okay, so I think most of us have heard of some of these terms, right? You know, we know what a GPS is, we know what, the driverless tractors are. We're gonna kind of go in depth on this. We're gonna watch a short video of some of these machines in action, okay?
Over the next 2 decades, the technological wave will revolutionize the efficiency of farms all over the world. It can't come soon enough. By the year 2050, the human population will be nearly 10 billion, which means we'll need to have doubled the amount of food we now produce. This is an examination of the agricultural innovations coming down the pipeline that will help get us there. The industry has undergone major developments over the last century. 100 years ago, farming looked like this. Today, it looks like this. and tomorrow it'll look something like this. These changes have allowed many of us to do other things with our lives. In 1900, about 11 million agricultural workers produced food for 76 million people. Today, just 6.5 million workers feed 321.4 million Americans. Two factors were most responsible for this surge in productivity: engines and the widespread availability of electricity. Today, the innovations on our immediate horizon include autonomous pickers. UK researchers have already created one that gathers strawberries twice as fast as humans. The challenge will be creating robotic pickers that can switch between all kinds of crops. Robots or drones that can precisely remove weeds or shoot them with a targeted spritz of pesticide, using 90% less chemicals than the conventional blanket sprayer. For the organic farmer, they could zap the weeds with a laser instead. This could have a big impact. The UN estimates that each year, between 20 and 40% of global crop yields are destroyed by pests and disease. Tiny sensors and cameras will monitor crop growth and alert farmers on their smartphones if there's a problem or when it's the best time to harvest. The Bonnie Rod can take a soil sample, liquidize it, then analyze its pH and phosphorus levels all in real time. As a proof of concept for all this autonomous farming technology, researchers at Harvard-Adams in the UK plan to grow and harvest an entire hectare of barley without humans ever entering the field.
Okay, so that was a really cool video. It showed us kind of GPSs, drones, and autonomous vehicles, and how they're utilized in our day-to-day life. Obviously, the world's growing. Our population might be 10 million one of these days, and we need to keep up with that growing demand for more food. That's why precision agriculture is so important, because we need to be able that we can meet these needs. So now we're going to kind of do an activity, and it's going to be how agriculture has developed over the years, okay? So I'm going to give you guys each a set of note cards, and you're going to work with your groups and make a timeline of agricultural events and when you think they occurred. After about maybe 10 minutes, I'll let you guys discuss with your groups. Then we're gonna go over the exact timelines and see how close you guys are, okay? So I'll go from group to group and see if we need any help, but feel free to get started.
Well, inventions
Farming
first.
implements. It's just like
Inventions first. First tractor was created. Actually not, because
Oh, we're starting strong.
So I think invention of agriculture first, because that's when we very first started growing plants and moving to next. What? Of equipment
yeah,
and
but before
technology?
they have to be doing agriculture.
I think that's a little further. I think irrigation and canal networks, you know,
They
because,
have key irrigation now.
yeah. So after that,
Let's see. Okay.
genetic modification.
Okay.
Do you think what kind of ingredient is that, or?
Okay, so the invention of agriculture, sustainable agriculture established. This is incorrect. No.
But I don't,
These
know if
two
we're talking
are
about, like,
incorrect.
hose and,
So the rest of these are right though?
First
Those are
tractor, 'cause
right,
I think that's
but
right.
those
Started
three are
doing
incorrect.
what was one. It was the first tractor when it was created. So, it's there. And I think,
Next
yeah,
one.
farm implements was next. I'm kind of stuck between these two. Well, actually, I think that one's last. So then those two.
We just had it last.
Yeah.
I think that's
So we
it.
Okay. Okay. That is correct. Let's not find it. So scramble them up so nobody comes over. Okay, are you guys ready?
I think so.
Okay, let's see.
So we started here.
Okay.
Invention of agriculture, then we said the irrigation and canal network, then we said the first tractors created, then improvements in farming implements, and evolution of equipment and technology, and genetic modification of plants, and then sustainable agriculture is established.
Okay, so you are mostly correct, but irrigation and canal and then the first tractors created, they are swapped.
Swapped, okay.
Yes, you guys are correct. Okay, so both groups are done. We're gonna go over the correct answers. Can you pull that up? Okay. This is the answer key. So obviously this is a rough guesstimate of time since we don't have exact years, but this is how your timeline should look. So the invention of agriculture was in 10,000 BCE. The irrigation of canal networks was from 4,000 to 3,000 BCE. The improvements in farming implements were from 3,000 to 1,000 BCE. The evolution of equipment and technology was in the 1800s to the 1900s. It was a growing change in the agriculture community. The first tractor is created. That was from 1892. That is an exact date, but once again, there were many prototypes there, so it really could have taken longer than that. Genetically modification of plants around the world. This began in the 1980s, but in 1982 was kind of the breakthrough. Okay, and then sustainable agriculture is still a growing trend in ag. We're always looking for more sustainable ways to grow more plants and basically meet the needs of the world. So that's from the 1900s to the present. So, did you guys feel confident in your answers when you were doing your timeline, or did you feel like maybe you didn't know some of these facts? Ian, how did you feel about the timeline?
Well, I thought we put it together pretty well. Yeah.
Aiden, how did you feel about making the timeline? Did you not know any of these facts?
I didn't know what time that.
Okay, that's good. Carter?
I mean, I thought, like, I kind of knew the idea of where certain things would go, but I didn't know the exact order.
Okay. So what part were you kind of confused about? Was it genetic engineering?
How the first tractor created was so, like, late. Like,
Oh.
like how we were doing stuff for so long without
Yes. See, before the tractors, we were all doing it by hand, and that was really hard. I can't imagine doing all of that work by hand. Obviously, it took many years to create the tractor, so that's why it was so late. Do you have any more questions?
So when we talk about farming implements, are we talking about implements that are, towed behind something? Or are we talking about, like hoes and pitchforks?
We're talking about moving from pitchforks to vehicles.
Okay.
Like the evolution of the electronic tractor and things to do something for us so that we
Mhm.
can do other things during the day.
Okay.